Morning, so I'm back. A few other people have asked me to do a few more exercises for them. So Joe, exceed your heart out. I have almost 10 subscribers. So today I'm just going to do some stuff on legs. Normally at the gym I would do 2 sessions on my legs throughout the week. One for my hamstrings and my glutes, so my posterior chain, and one for my quads. But that's quite difficult to do at home. So quite a few people have messaged me saying they've got resistance bands. So a lot of these exercises are for resistance bands, but if you don't have one, you can just do it without. What I'm going to do is do about 10 exercises for you in a circuit. So what you can do is pick and choose the exercises you like, or do the full 10, doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, or just increase the amount of time and less rest for those who want it even harder, okay? And just pick the ones you like. As I say, a lot of them you can do without a resistance band as well. Okay, so the first exercise I'm going to do is actually a leg press with my resistance band. So as I did yesterday, I've got one that I've cut in half. So it doesn't matter if you've cut it in half, you can then tie it to make a resistance band again. So for this, I need to put this on the end of my feet like so. I'm going to wrap it around my hands as many times as you want. The more resistance you have, the harder it obviously is. Okay, lie back, keep your head up. I'm going to pull my knees in and push, keeping my quads switched on. And push, and this gets my abs. And do this as many times as you can for 30 seconds to a minute. Hey, Ruby. Keep pushing till you feel the burn. Keeping those quads switched on. So we're back straight, back on the floor, sorry, but my chin is up, my head is up. So you're getting that tension in your abs also. I'm pushing and keeping that resistance on. You can see my quads switching on. And keep going till you feel the burn. Keep it paused at the bottom because that's where the real resistance is. And keep going until that hurts. Okay? So now I'm going to tie my resistance band so I can make it as small or as long as I need. The smaller it is, gives you different resistances. So there's a few that people will know of. We're just going to do some walking squats. Put it around my ankles, keeping the tension on. I'm going to squat down and I'm going to keep on as I walk. So keeping that tension switched on to my quads. And just walk back. Keeping it on, so keeping the resistance in the band. The lower you go, the harder it is. Okay, and you can do that without the resistance band. So we can still just walk, squat. Keeping the resistance in our quads. Okay? So I've got some dumbbells here. This is another exercise you can do, as heavy as you've got. Obviously if you haven't got very heavy, then just do more reps. So these are going to be remaining deadlifts. So my dumbbells, facing down the floor, in front of me, feet hip width apart. Pick up my dumbbells. I'm coming down, straight legged, pushing my butt out, pause at the bottom, come up and squeeze through. Try and keep the weights close to your legs. You see how I'm going down my legs and pulling up, pushing with my bottom, pushing it out and up. Do as many of these as you can. Really making sure you pause at the bottom, feeling that stretch through your hamstrings. You can add some pulses at the bottom, make it a bit harder. 1, 2, 3, and pull up. Okay? So I've got a bench here. This is just an old bench that we have from our old dining table. You can use a chair, whatever, a step. Okay, so I'm going to step up, pull up, back down, swap legs, and up. Together to get my abs and my glutes and my legs. Really fire, drive up. Just keep going as much as you can on a minute. Really squeezing at the top. This is going to get your ass. Okay? So we're going to do glute bridges. So again, I've got my resistance band tied. Feed my legs through. I'm going to put it below my knees or on top of my knees, whatever's most comfortable. Come down on the floor. I'm going to pulse up and stretch my knees out. So drive up. Oh shit. Knew that happened. So drive up and stretch. Really squeezing those glutes in. Back down, up and stretch. Widening those knees out and back down. Up, squeeze. Make sure you hold it at the top. 1, 2, 3, and back down. Up, squeeze, stretch, and down. Okay? So again, as many of those you can do. If you're doing it on 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest, minute on, minute rest, whatever works for you. So again, more work with the resistance bands. You can do those without a resistance band. So I'll just showcase that to you as well. If you haven't got a resistance band, it's again, very simple. Up, squeezing your buttocks on, you're driving with your buttocks. Up, and stretch, widen those knees. Up, and widen the knees. So if you haven't got a resistance band, you can still do those. So we're going to do a squat with our resistance band. I'm trying to think where to position it. So we're going to wide, nice wide legs, toes slightly pointing outwards. Squat down and then raise your leg. Squat, raise. Squat, raise. This is getting your, again, your quads. It's also firing on your glutes. Squat, raise. Okay, again, no band, squat down, lift. You can get more of a lift, as much as you can get. Okay, remember. So that's all 10 exercises, I think, can't count. Hopefully that was helpful. As I say, they can be done with resistance bands or on their own, and that should give you a good workout on your glutes and your legs. Message me if there's anything you want to help with. I'll post another exercise session tomorrow, which I'll do on push. So that involves pushing movements. So that's going to be our shoulders, our chest, and our triceps. Enjoy.